Okay.
Neil, you never got hot tonight?
No, you're right. I think we're 8 from 8 early in the game. We looked okay, and they hung in. You know, we got over the line there. Gavin Cooper scored, but you know, they hung in, and when we had to hang into the game, they got possession. We couldn't do it. We couldn't match them there. So a bit of a lesson in enthusiasm, I think.
A lot of drop ball too.
Yeah, there's some drop ball, but there's also some poor decisions. We give away, you know, penalties on the last play, you know, in the ruck, and I think it reflected they were rolling forward. I think you could probably look at it, I'm not sure, but I think they probably rolled over 500 metres more than us with their carries. And when they were marching up the field, we were struggling to contain them, and then we were pushing the envelope there 50-50, and we copped a few penalties, and it was a reflection of our inability to stop them getting up the field, and you know, we're just hanging on there, and executed a couple of nice kicks, but you know, as I said, Johnathan gets the ball down between two of our defenders, and you know, last week, you know, Kane Leonard couldn't get it down between two of Melbourne, so there's a tale there of enthusiasm and being there a bit earlier and being committed to stopping the try. And you know, we've got a lesson tonight in, you know, we're out enthused. You know, no Gidley. You know, I don't know. We just warmed up well. We trained well this week, but you know, we were lacking any spark out there tonight.
Is picking up enthusiasm one of the easier things to pick up?
Yeah, look, there's confidence within the squad. We can play a lot better, but I don't know. I mean, everyone's been telling us all pre-season how good our squad is, and you know, the holy grail of a premiership going north. But geez, we're a long way off that. I mean, you got to break it down to week by week, and you know, a couple of weeks in a row now we've had a bit of a lesson, and you know, we know that we've got the ability within the squad. We need to bounce back, and how we respond is very important to us. You know, going over to the Warriors, having had a win, and playing over there, we've got 7 days to, you know, to turn it around and turn up and play some footy. So you know what it's like anything else, week by week, really, and you can see changes in momentum within teams on a weekly basis. So we need to find something for next week.
You talk about enthusiasm this week. Last week you sort of said desperation as far as online defence and that sort of thing against the Storm. Is that a concern at all? Is there those sort of 1% areas that are letting you down, you know, on the end of the big score?
Yeah, I thought, like, well, last week we created opportunities. Like we looked like, you know, they had to turn up and stop us about 4 or 5 times. We didn't spark our attack tonight. We didn't create too many opportunities to score tries. We didn't get down that end of the field. Too many errors, you know, in our end, lack of discipline around the ruck a few times cost us a few penalties, and you know, we just didn't have a spark. So it wasn't as good as last week as far as our attack goes. And defensively, you know, I thought they were enthusiastic and rolled through us. I thought we defended better last week than we did tonight.
Any questions for Johnathan before we go?
Yeah, JT, obviously attack, that's your bread and butter there. It must be hard to be on the end of it when it's just not clicking.
Yeah, it was, I don't know what to say really. It was pretty embarrassing. Defensively we were just really poor, and right across the board. Just had no punch in our D and no punch in our offence, so like Neil said, they were just rolling through us, and we struggled to stop them.
What's the reason?
If I had the answer, I don't know, mate. Like Neil said, we had a good week at training. I thought we were pretty sharp in attack, and you know, defensively we tried to make a focus there. But you know, warm up was good, and 8 from 8 in the first 10-15 minutes, and then you know, to finish the half 2 from 8, I think. So that, you know, shows the tail right there, and we just couldn't compete with them when they got a fair share of the ball. Defensively, we were really poor.
Did it change your mindset at all when you found out Gidley was out and you thought, well, we'll have a go at Roberts?
Oh, no, well, he's a quality player, so they're going to miss him a little bit. But you know, we know Roberts he's played in the half last year when Gidley was out too, and he did a fair job of that with Jared Mullins. So Badiris was back. That was good for them. You know, one of their leaders, and you know, they were sparked up with him, and yeah, look, they're they're a strong side, really. We knew that when they played Manly, that it was 10-0 at half-time and a couple of long-range tries. There wasn't a lot in that game, even though it blew out at the end, but we were realistic about that. We knew we were in for a tough game here, but we just weren't, we were out enthused, as I said, tonight, and we just couldn't find a way back into the game. And to their credit, I mean, they're completing at 90%, I think, 17 from 19, or, they're going well. They were rolling with the ball, not making errors, but it was a reflection of our inability to stop them. We didn't force too many errors defensively against them. We didn't match line speed. We didn't match the intensity defensively. And when you like that, you're on the back foot. And we were certainly that tonight. As I said, we need to turn that around and get it going sooner rather than later.
JT, Neil mentioned before that everyone was talking pre-season, the Holy Grail was coming back to North Queensland, best chance for Cowboys to win a premiership. Is there a case that maybe the Cowboys are a bit ahead of themselves at the moment, just need to...
Well, on the back of our last two performances, you would say we're pretenders at the moment. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty embarrassing, 60-odd points in the last two games, so we really need to pull our finger out, that's for sure.
Cool. Thank you.
Injury field?
Any injuries,
Any
concerns, mate?
injuries? No?
Sorry?
Any injuries?
No. But I can think of.
Thanks, mate.